saying it's hot. It's gorgeous. The sun is shining.
Sun is
You know
shining.
what I'm talking about?
Sunshine extra today, though.
You know what I'm talking about?
A little extra.
Extra, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Shout out to all the fat boys. You know I got to bring the towel out. I keep the sweat down on you.
It's that time.
Animal baldy, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
so I got to make sure.
It's that time.
You know what I'm saying? My eyebrows flaring up right now and it's so hot outside, you heard?
And guess what? That fog, that moss, that pollen.
That unwanted.
Every day. You can wash your car every day. That when you come back out, that pollen gonna be on your car, man.
What? I'm sweating like a thought in confession right now.
But I gotta get that green up off of there though.
Oh,
I can't ride around like the Grinch.
I'm tired of that green.
But I can't ride around like the Grinch.
I'm just tired of it.
Put that car cover over that thing. You know what I'm
I
talking
did.
about?
I did. As soon as I took it off, I went in the house, took a shower, came back out. It was green again.
Right.
It looked like Kermit be shaving on my car every morning. I'm not understanding.
Come on, Chad.
My whip is green as hell.
It's crazy.
I tell you, the car washes is making crazy loot off of it, though.
They are. You got to keep it going.
Because every 2-3 hours, I'm dropping 30.
Why not? But now
I'm dropping 30.
But I'm about to tell you how to win right here on the Dons because we always drop knowledge.
We always got to start it.
You got to go ahead and get that monthly.
Yeah.
Pay the monthly and you go through every day.
Yeah. Shout out to all the ones that go to the car wash and do the monthly.
It don't be no more than about $50, $45.
That's it.
And you can slide through there every day whenever you want.
And they get tired of me.
But we ain't going to forget about, man, let's talk about who winning, man.
We always got to start off with who winning, a reason to ring the bell. Who winning, Stello?
Y'all know who winning, man?
Who?
That black HBCU college.
You talking about Clark?
Man, Clark, man.
You talking about Clark, Atlanta?
You dig? What was that young lady name, man? She gave everybody in that graduating class.
So the slutty
LLC,
vegan
man.
Pinky Cole herself gives Clark Atlanta University graduates with LLC during commencement ceremony. I gotta ring the bell for that. You're gonna start them off with the LLC.
That's what I'm talking about.
And see, that's major.
Winning.
That's major.
That's winning, man.
Because, all the cultures across the world, other than the black culture, we actually have, everybody else is taught to own a business.
Right.
We've been taught all along to go to work.
Right.
Work hard, do this hard, you know what I'm saying? And take the hard way out because that's what we have been taught in the past.
Right.
But now, in the world we're living in now, we're now teaching our next generations to have ownership of something. Whether it's a land, whether it's, just business, just take ownership. Even if you start off in a company, you should be thinking of how you would do this company if you was to own it.
You would have to think that way, definitely. Like, how are you going to work for somebody else your whole life?
Your whole life.
Why would you do that? You know what I'm talking about? You can pass down your son, your business or your company, but you can't give him your job.
Nah, you might not even be able to get him an interview.
You know what I'm talking about? You coming up there talking about, my folks said that.
I was wondering after 30 years, you could keep the gold watch. I just want to see if my son or my daughter might be able to come work here for a little while. That's not working, man. That's not working. That's ownership. Let's just find a way, to open up these new businesses. And I thank that Miss Pinky for opening up the doors for so many students, the whole graduating class.
That's heavy, man. How many people did that, man? Shout out to Slutty Vegan.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
You got people like Donald Trump who jumped out there and said, yeah, my father, I went to him and he loaned me a cool meal. How many people get that chance?
Come on, man.
To say, okay, I got loaned $1 million to start a business. You know what I'm saying?
Chad. That's 1 in a million, man. 1 in a trillion.
But you also said somebody else that's winning right now. Another second reason to ring the bell. What was that, Stello?
We're going to ring the bell, man. We got the NBA playoffs, going down and stuff like that, man. Hey, man, I think Steph, man, he's serious dude, man.
Steph Curry, I got to ring the bell for Steph.
He pulls things off, man, when people think he can't. They was down by 20.
Mm-hmm.
Down by 20, Pete. You understand me? And came back and won that thing.
Came back and won that thing by I like his little signature, put him to sleep.
Yeah, that put him to sleep thing was crazy,
when he sing you that lullaby.
Right.
Not New Jack City lullaby.
You got that lullaby over there, Rod? that little clip right there with Steph Curry, man, that we had, man.
Man, when he put that lean on you and tell you it's lights out, it's lights out for you.
After he done bust you, man, he slide back down court with you. Like that, you know what I'm talking about?
And it's still strange to this day. I've watched a lot of his career, and he was definitely not even thought of to be where he's at these days. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it just shows you how, the guy that you slept on that you didn't even think had a chance, jump shot is probably like one of the purest. You know what I'm talking about?
From anywhere.
You feel me?
From anywhere. He got a guaranteed shot.
He going back the other way.
Yeah, he already walking the other way before the ball actually goes through the net.
Right.
That's outrageous right there. That's guaranteed. I don't know a guaranteed book like that unless you're the big joker, you heard?
You know what I'm talking about? But definitely we still going to watch out for Miami, man. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't that right, P?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Nobody is completely out.
Nah,
you know
you never can count nobody out.
Nah.
Even if you're down by 2 games, you know, you can come back and do things, but yeah, man, Golden State is up right now.
And I know those sports bets is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't bet with Curry like that and you go against the opposing team, you know, if you win, that's a big check.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big guaranteed check for you right then and there. You know, I'm not even gonna lie. The betting system right now in the U.S. is way different than it's ever been.
They got the kiosks at the gas station now. You could do it off your phone. You don't even have to go down to the sports book. Mm-hmm. You know, I remember we used to go down to the sports book down in Northwest right there by the arena. Yeah, and that line be crazy. You ain't gotta do all that. You could do everything right from your phone, man.
Yeah.
And get it in.
Yeah.
You know?
Because we even seen, what was that, the last fight with
yeah, there we go.
Canelo.
That's what I was talking about. Throw that up there, man. Let's talk about that Steph thing, man. What you was talking about right there, Lance.
Best shooter this game has seen. And here's the signature. Night.
Let it go, night. You out of there. You out of there, young man.
And he represents like that, you know, that put him to sleep. I like that night. That night move right there.
That's how when you know, man, when you know you could be down by 20, man. You already know what you got in your tank, man. You like, man, I'm about to fire this thing up, man, from every angle, man.
Yeah, and really didn't make it look like it was like they were down. They didn't play necessarily like they were struggling.
Sometimes, you know, even when you're down, you got to play like you up.
Yeah, like you already
know
won.
what you're going to come through with that adversity and everything, man. You know what I'm talking about?
And that's regardless of what your situation is out here. That just lets you know if you're down, you can always get back up.
Right.
You got to just keep fighting.
Right.
You know,
flash that picture up there real quick, Rob.
You just got to keep fighting.
This is what we got on the show today, y'all. We got Ro'J Morgan. As y'all can see right there. She right here in the studio with us. She gonna talk to y'all. She gonna give y'all some information.
We're gonna get back into that ownership.
You know what I'm talking about?
We're gonna talk about that housing, how to get your wealth up, get your health up.
You feel me? Healthy is wealthy. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me?
We gotta get some of y'all some backyards and some swings.
Come on, man.
You know, I don't know if y'all happen to forget about backyards. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. It's okay to have kiddie pools.
You know what I'm talking about?
I go to Walmart, there's no kiddie pools. They not sold out. They just don't sell them no more.
Go ahead, matter of fact, go ahead and put the little slide down.
The slip and slide.
The little slip and slide for the kids.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk houses right here
today. Put a couple Capri Suns back there for them,
We did diamonds last week and a little herbal spices that you can inhale. You know this time we going into the real estate world. You know, we try and get y'all right here at District Dons.
Every way possible. You know what I'm talking about? Every way possible, man.
Home buyers.
You know what I'm talking about?
Because the prices going up.
Price is going up. Now, we talking about the good with them HBCUs. Now, let's talk about the bad side of that, man. Throw that clip right there for me, Harrod.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It says that the FBI states juveniles are responsible for more than how many, Lansky?
More than 59 reported bomb threats made against HBCUs so far this year.
Come on, man.
Stop with the threats.
Come on, y'all. Leave them people alone. Them people in school, they trying to study. They trying to, you know, run track. I don't know. They trying to become doctors, whatever they trying to do.
Like, what, man? You mad because you ain't get accepted?
Just
you can't go to 13th grade. I'm sorry. You just can't get up and say, I want to be in 13th grade. Them real students right there.
Yeah, you know what? But it's almost like they spinning wheels about that situation, man.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
So it's just sad, man, that, you know, them people got to go through that just to study and try to be right. When you're doing wrong, they on your back, right?
Oh, yeah, big time.
So now you're trying to do right, they don't like that.
Nah.
But let's talk about this right here. Throw that up there for me, Rod. Throw that clip up there,
I didn't even repeat this one.
Well,
Central Park Karen.
So what happened was this guy right here, his name is Christian Cooper.
Okay.
He was the black man that was in Central Park, and the white lady said that his dog tried to attack her. Remember the one she had a dog? So it went viral. She lost her job. She lost everything. And instead of him getting in trouble, now he has his own show on National Geographic.
The Bounce Back.
You know what I'm talking about?
The Bounce Back is crazy.
They say he's a lifelong birder. His name is Christian Cooper. and he's about to have his own show right here
on National Geographic.
Man. So that's to show how people could try to put you down, put you in the mud, make up stuff on you, slander your name, and you still go to the top.
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about?
Something like that is amazing. Like, he's a lifelong birder. I didn't even know birders exist.
That's what I'm talking about. I learned something. A lifelong, birder.
Shout out to all the birders I know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Different type of birds, but it is.
If we know you, man. Yeah. And now we got this guy, man. This you out here, you enjoying your life, you feeling great. And this guy's out here trying to poke you with needles, man. What's that right there, Rod? What's that say right there, man?
So
this white guy got knocked out after trying to stab black people with needles, man. So now you see they got the cuffs around him. You just out at the festival, ate your little Sunday or whatever you're doing. You know what I'm talking about?
He just out here poking people with needles.
Poke people with needles, man.
I don't know. I don't think the damages on him look enough. I should have dragged his ass. I'm old school with. I'm still Negro. I ain't graduated to African American yet. You know what I'm saying?
So it just shows you, man, how you really just can't. How you gonna get it right out here, man? Yeah. All y'all people out here thinking this crazy stuff, man. Mind your business. Go do something with yourself, man. Go read a book. Go take a vacation. Do something with yourself, man. Something positive.
Yeah, that's
what I mean. Leave the negativity alone, man.
And that's
Let's
get
money.
Situation.
Let's be great, man. We about feeling good. We about feeling great on the Dons, man. We not. Come on, champ.
Yeah, that negativity like that, right. Man. Bad enough you had the incident to happen in upstate New York in Buffalo. And then you got this guy walking around doing that types of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Then you had that shooting after the Bucks game.
Sure.
But on a positive note, I want to throw some positivity, man. I don't got a clip for this, but I want to say congratulations to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. They had a little.
Oh, man. That's a reason to ring the bell right man. There. Yeah, they had a little baby.
They had a little man. You know what I'm talking about?
There we go. I ain't peeped the baby name yet.
Yeah.
Little Rocky had a little pebble.
You know what I'm talking about?
Harlem,
definitely. So is that his first kid too? Was that his first one? Nobody knows.
I'm not sure of that one at all. I'm not sure of that. I know that. I know Rihanna is bringing in that bank though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She is.
Like bringing in that crazy loot, though.
Come on, man. It's $1 billion instead of Billy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Billy.
A Billy.
I think she 1.7 now.
Crazy
Billy's. Loot with it.
Billy's.
Wagwan.
That thing's still popping.
Still.
That thing's still generating.
Still.
That joint flipping and dipping. That joint tumbling. That thing flipping.
And just imagine what that kid is now born in. Like I seen Yeezy taking his kids to school on a fire truck the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like, fuck it. I'm going to take him on a fire truck.
Show y'all this is Spurs man on his truck.
Yeah, maybe he was running late.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He just whipping through traffic. You know what I'm saying? Get that escort like that.
Now back to...
Sap got one kid already.
Okay.
Okay.
So this will be a second. That's what I like. We put out facts on it. This is first. Okay.
This is first.
So we was right.
Got that super black
love,
man.
We was right, P? Yeah. Okay, we was right. All right.
Because Rihanna getting that bread.
Okay, yeah. Throw that pic right there. That's 09. What's that? Was that? Oh yeah. What was that? No, man, don't do that. We ain't gonna throw that up.
Nah.
We're gonna leave that alone.
Sometimes in district time, we gotta hold back the pressure. We gotta hold it back. Pressure, sometimes pressure gonna make diamonds. Sometimes it's not.
Well, let's throw that other clip. Let's throw that baby clip up there. That's something that just
put that up there, Rod. What's going on? So this black mom stand firm on her decision to allow her toddler son tattoos. They're fake though.
They're right. They just fake tattoos.
But they had the nerve to call the folks on her though.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
The federales came knocking on the door. CPS like, yo, what you doing to the kid? The crazy part is they couldn't get no charges on her.
Because they was fake, first of all.
Yeah.
And second of all, I think they had clips online where the baby was enjoying it. He was chilling. You know what I'm talking about?
He was doing it for the pictures.
Just like, he was having fun with it. Like, like he was like putting on his little costume or something.
Yeah,
you dig me?
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to leave people alone. But I bet you what happened was that story got out saying, like, it was real tattoos.
Yeah.
You dig me?
Yeah. You know that's how it started off.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know how somebody thought that they bought their kid the black ink You know what I'm saying? And got everything worked out.
They in the basement after 12.
That numbing cream don't work like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Man, come on.
I've never tried any creams to try to numb the body when getting tattoos.
They do got a numbing cream out there now, and that's not like it's gonna take out 100% of it, but it takes off that initial. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that edge. That's all. You know what I'm talking about? It takes off that edge. Well, yeah, throw that clip up there. You was about to right there, Rod. Yeah. You want to say what's up, man? CCMG Apparel. Definitely check that out, man. Go to that Instagram at CCMG Apparel and get you some gear, man. Check us out. Some summer stuff coming out.
Yeah,
all
season
type of flavors
changed.
that y'all gonna like, man.
I know it's gonna drop back down one more time. The weather gonna drop back down another 10, 15 degrees or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's always you always need a little hoodie, but you need a t-shirt. You need that mixture.
Yeah, you got
cool nights. You could be in the car with the AC on, and it's dead of summertime, and throw your hood because I keep my joint blowing.
Sure.
ASAP.
Sure.
I'm not turning that off, champ.
No, not at all.
Why would I turn it off?
I had the windows down and the AC still pumping or the roof open.
You gotta do that.
And
sometimes.
the AC on full
Sometimes
blast. I'm just sorry. Like I refuse to sweat for free. I just refuse to. I don't care if I'm in a drop. I got the AC rocking.
You feel me?
You know, ASAP. There's no way in the world I can do it.
Come on.
I got jet skis with AC on it.
Come on. But yeah, man, on another bad note, we about to bring this young lady on. We want to throw this one thing out there. Throw that clip up there, man. So this young man.
So it's a video of a teen before going to his prom. And he was shot and killed right after leaving from the prom for his shoes and his watch in Baltimore. You know, so we're not going to play the video right now, but the gentleman was coming out of it, looked like his family's residence, enjoying himself, showing off his prom suit and his date. He fresh to death, got his new shoes on, a watch, everything, man. And the kid never made it back home.
You know? And I know we like to do big send-offs and you feel great and you want to flex and you want to do, but you definitely just got to watch out.
Yeah.
Because, you know, just because you feeling great and wonderful, somebody else looking the other direction like, man, listen. So.
Yeah, we got to halt the hate.
But stop. Because we all got a chance to get it, man. Who can't get it? Yeah. Whatever you put your mind to, it's people that done came home from jail 10, 15 years that's owning their own businesses, becoming millionaires.
20, 25.
You know what I'm talking about?
Let's look at Wallow.
It's dudes in jail with a clothing line. In the jail.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
And probably somehow getting posts out.
I know a brother locked down right now running a phone service.
Come on, champ.
Right now.
It could be done.
He running a service.
It could be done.
And he checks the phones.
Man, listen. Listen. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we about to bring on Miss Roger Morgan. She about to bring her up, man. Hey, go ahead, throw that up there for us a ride. We about to bring her on right back at y'all. Give us a few moments here, and when y'all come back, y'all gonna see her sitting right here beside us. We about to talk and see what's going on, man. District Dons, man. We talking realty. What we talking about, Lansky? Realty. You in the building, Roger?
I'm here.
She in the building.
Are you really in here, though, Roger? She said she in the building, man. We'll be right back with y'all, man. Holla.
Holla, 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 holla. We go? Yeah. Just like that. We got to come back.
We back at it. Yeah.
We already sipping without you.
What's up? Huh? Well, let's put our glass in the air, though, y'all. Everybody put their glass in the air, man. From Miss Roger Morgan. Starting off with our reeling on the show. You got reeling on the show.
There we go.
Reeling on the show.
Man, I hope y'all sipping out there, too.
Man, because we feeling great. We feeling great.
Yeah, for sure.
Miss Roger Morgan, we got you on the show right here. So tell us a little bit about yourself and, the realty, a little, tell the people a little bit about you.
Okay, so I am from Maryland, PG County.
Okay.
Grew up in Riverdale and Temple Hills, so southern and northern PG. And I've been, regarding real estate, I was actually in property management for about 8 years.
Okay.
I was in property management for 8 years, and 2020 just it's crazy because so much happened in the world. It was so many things happening. It was devastating, but it really inspired me too. It gave me the look. Just do it. Do not be afraid. Do not be scared. Life is short. So jump out there and do it. So I was already in property management, so it was already something for me to do, and I just always was very interested in real estate. I love houses. I love them. I love touring them. I love looking cute in them and everything. Okay. And I'm good with transactions, paperwork, and stuff like that. So I was I'm about to do this.
That's what's up.
So I did it. I did it in 2020. I started studying and I got my license last January.
That's what's up.
I've been rolling with it.
Man, ring the bell for it, man. Ring the bell, man.
Big time. You know what I'm saying? Just for jumping out there.
And she's doing it. You know what I'm talking about? That's amazing.
I love the energy. I love the industry just anyway. I love what it creates for people. The wealth, the comfort, succeeding, setting goals, meeting them, and you get in there and it's like, oh, okay, I can do something else. Let me do something more because I bought my house in 2020.
Okay.
So 2020 was a big year for me. I bought my house. I started in real estate. I walked away from a well-paying full-time job, to become an entrepreneur.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. We were just talking about that brave. Taking that step and making it happen. That's amazing.
Now, Miss Morgan, what was the biggest part of the transition that stood out the most to you coming from property management and having to be were you based at one unit when you did the property management? So after that, what was the big difference between that and actually going into real estate to yourself?
The biggest difference for me was the independence.
Okay.
Obviously, you're an independent contractor, so you don't have anybody that's going to regulate anything
solo
for you.
No help.
No, not at all. So that was the biggest difference. So it's okay. Honestly, my biggest challenge and my biggest kind of the thing that stands out the most is bossing up and being an entrepreneur and learning, your strengths and your weaknesses and, acknowledging them and saying, all right, well, I'm not good with this. What I'm going to do? How can I be better? Just really managing yourself. You really have to manage yourself. You have to manage the stress.
Right.
Because, with real estate, it does not sleep. It is nonstop.
Right.
So, it's not something that's going to, end. So it's okay, you're going through the day and you think, it's going to be one way and then it turns into something totally different because you got a transaction and you got to jump in there. You got something going on with the transaction and what have you. And so things just change and it's 24/7. So literally last night I was at a family gathering. And in the middle of it, I got an email that I got to, have my client sign this document, get it to them, and,
that's
all
in a
that kind
timely
of stuff.
manner. That's the deadlines to meet.
At all times, I can imagine.
And so that's the biggest difference for me is just, that whole look, you always on. You're always on.
Right.
It's not no 9 to 5.
Right.
So that was the biggest change for me. That was the biggest thing.
That's what's up. So I know in this area right here, I know that Montgomery County is probably one of the richest counties, you know what I mean? And then with DC and stuff like that, the pricing now, because some people say it's a good time to buy right now. Some people saying it's a bad time. What's your
It's always a good time to invest in property.
It's
always a good time to invest in property. If you're able to, then you do it.
Right.
That's how a lot of people come up when, when there are issues going on, and when people do think that it's a bad time to invest, and those people that are bold and they jump out there, those are the people that come up. And when you come out of everything, you know, you ahead.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
I think real estate is something that's always good to invest in. I don't think it's ever a bad move when it comes to investing in real estate.
So y'all hear that? All the people that's out there that's like, maybe I stay in this apartment another year, another 2. Definitely jump out there and get you some property.
Yeah, you just gotta properly.
You gotta do it. And it's a lot. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of programs out here right now too. I mean, I hear about so many things going on.
It is. It's a lot of programs. What I do, like what my broker at our brokerage, what we have been trying to make sure we educate and tell people is not to necessarily reply on the programs. Yes, they are there. They are definitely there, and use them. Like, get that money, take it, like, use it, but also be realistic and know that you have to come to the table with some money.
Right.
You know, it's not what it used to be, how they like, oh, well, you gotta have 20% and all of that. Like, it's not that, but you want, but you do want.
You gotta have something to put down.
Like, seriously,
yeah, definitely.
But it's a lot of great programs. Like, I used a program when I moved into, my home. I have a client right now. He's getting like 12,000, 13,000 or so of free money.
See what I'm saying?
Like, it's out here, especially in Prince George's County.
Right.
PG.
Right. Definitely.
So, Ms. Morgan, what is the number one scares that you see that a lot of people have that prevents them from going out to look to purchase a house? What are they scared of? Or even if they're myths, what are people so scared of that won't let them take that next step?
Well, what you just said about people thinking that now is a bad time to purchase because they see that the interest rates have gone up. But in actuality, these are regular interest rates to purchase homes. It's just that compared to last year, they were like super, super low.
Right.
But like 5%, 6%, that is how much it costs. That's the percentage, to purchase a home. And so I think just being fearful and like listening to too many people and instead of a realtor about is this the right time to buy, instead of just doing the research for yourself and getting some books and looking online instead of listening to people that they don't really know what they're saying. So so that part for sure I think scares people. And then I think another thing is the money part that scares a lot of people.
Right.
The money part,
to invest.
Because nowadays, even when it comes to the money, it's more of the down payment. It seems like that I see other people speaking of, because there's a lot of people out here that are paying a higher percentage, it seems like, in their condos or rent fees than they even would be if they was to purchase a house. Like have you been seeing the prices of like apartments going up that's over the amount of a mortgage?
It depends. It does depend because, you do have some mortgages that are, going to be high. And then, the apartments. Yeah. I mean, you definitely do have high rents for sure. And then, but you could just pay a mortgage. Like, why pay, you know what I mean?
Why pay the rent?
Why pay rent if you can pay the mortgage? So it's high. And it's like, you can afford it because, and you don't have a choice but to afford it. Either. You don't have a choice but to, figure it out and work it out. And apartment costs, like apartments are going up. It's very extremely expensive, especially a lot of landlords. They took a lot of L's with COVID.
Yes.
So, so they're raising their rents.
You can put that up behind us, Farad. Put her picture up behind us. Just put her whole picture up if you could. Just put her whole face up behind us.
Because right now in like downtown DC, I know people that are paying upwards of $3,000 right now for rent. For one bedroom.
And that's easy. And they living in a box.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why they doing that?
When I worked in Southwest, that was not about 8 years ago, and the rent where I was, it was for a 2-bedroom. Even then, it was like $3,000. And Southwest then. And that was 9 years ago.
That's everything about the Safeway back then.
Right.
On that side right there.
It was like when they was like building everything up. So it was getting like super.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, I know the Airbnb game is crazy. I know it's bananas right now. I see it on so many different angles. What is your take on that? Is Airbnb helping or hurting the housing market?
I think
in your opinion.
I don't think that it's necessarily like hurting the housing market. I don't think that it's hurting the housing market. It's property, they're being purchased.
Right.
And I mean, obviously, you know, people, they're holding on to it, so the inventory is low. That does make the inventory low.
Right.
You know, since they're holding on to it. But I don't think that I don't think that it negatively affects it too much. At least not in our area.
Right.
Not in our area.
Because I know a lot of people will still go to an Airbnb than go to a hotel. You know what I'm talking about? You're going out of town, you got 10 people or something, y'all gonna get a big Airbnb, a house, backyard, you know what I'm saying? Have everybody come there, and you know, instead of going to a hotel, I mean, they got nice ones with pools, and you know, I mean,
they do, they really do.
Right.
So yeah,
got a couple 420 friendly ones also.
Hey man, if you on vacation, we here to vacation.
You know what I'm saying? We here to have fun.
They definitely gotta be prepared for that.
Yeah, shout out to the rooftops. The third levels make it work. You know.
So I in my opinion, I don't think that it helps. I mean that it hurts.
Right.
Like I said, it does, like when it comes to the inventory, but you know, inventory, it goes up, it goes down. So it's not like a big thing.
Right.
So a lot of people are scared when it comes to their credit.
They should be.
A lot of people are scared.
You should be. If it's not right, it's a problem.
I mean,
like, absolutely.
Hey man, y'all can't keep on. Man, listen, y'all better get y'all credit together.
It's serious.
Because some
It's
people
so serious.
know that their credit is already messed up. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm hood. I know folks that had light bills and stuff in their name when they was 13 that already started their credit.
Right. I had to use
Going into the hole, you know
I had to
what I'm
use-
saying?
I had to use junior names. Say that.
So a lot of us, unfortunately, were not taught how to manage our credit.
Yep.
What credit score nowadays do people need to acquire in order to start really looking for a property?
So to start looking, okay, so here's the thing. So you can get a house with a credit score, depending on the lender, with at like 580.
Wow.
You can,
Down
but
there.
it's going to cost you.
Right.
It's going to cost.
They must be blood. They must be related.
It is going to cost.
If the lender
I ain't
let
know
you
that.
jump out there with 580, y'all grew up
I
together.
thought you couldn't get the house at 580. That's my thought.
Look, and they do it like that's what they do. They take advantage of people. You get taken advantage of when you have low credit scores, and so you know you're gonna pay so much, and it doesn't have to be
You're
that
gonna
way.
die
If you
before the
just-
house get bought.
Okay.
If you can just wait a little bit and get it up, 640 is a good starting point. 640 is a good starting point. But you want to be in like the 700.
Oh,
700.
700 club.
700 club.
all
Join
day.
the 700 club.
Right.
But if you at 640, it's okay. Just make sure, you know, that you're coming with, you know, with that down payment and that
Right.
money, those funds.
Mm-hmm.
But you
You
know,
did.
so with the credit, you know, and it is scary because a lot of people, they just, it is scary, and they don't know like how to start, and they don't know what to do. It's like they know that their score is low, and it makes you feel bad,
Sure.
and it like keeps you like just kind of like in the mud. But once you start working on it, like I bought my house, I think when I first tried to buy a house, I think my score was like 420 or something. The lender was like, "Girl, stop,
Okay.
stop it."
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But when I purchased my home, I think I was in like this like 650.
Wow.
But
Okay.
I had to work at it. I had
Sure.
to work like really
Right.
hard.
Right.
You know, and yeah, I had to work like really hard. Like credit is one of those things like it goes down
Right.
and you can destroy it so fast, but it takes a long time to build it up and get it right.
So y'all hear that, man? Even with her score like 6-something, she did that. She still did it. Y'all can do it, man. Put your mind to
Absolutely.
it. She's saying there's no excuses. She's saying you just got to go after it and do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it, y'all. Let's
Yeah.
get some property out there. If you don't have no property, let's get some property, y'all.
So like number wise, you know, a lot of people are scared when it comes to numbers, but when they hear it, they can kind of understand it in a different way. I say that to say this. If your credit score is closer to that 580 instead of that 680, and you say that they're going to be paying more, when it comes to the percentage that they now are up against,
That they now need.
what is it more, how much difference in price are they going to be paying in mortgage? So if you're sitting with that 580, you put your down payment, the other person with the 680 puts their down payment, what's the difference in their mortgage probably?
I can't necessarily
Not a
don't
super
have me
number.
doing quick math
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Don't have me doing quick
Because
math
see,
like
our
that.
people out there
But-
sometimes don't know the difference of a person paying $2,000 and a person paying $3,000 a month just because of their credit.
So you have that. So I can't necessarily say like the mortgage, like what the mortgage difference could be, but in the actual like over the long haul, in the long run of the of your ownership, that's like another $100,000 or so.
Wow.
Because you purchased with that low score and you got the, unless you like refinance.
Unless you refinance.
Unless you refinance and, do some things.
Now tell us, hold on. You can't just throw things out like everybody knows what this is. What is refinance?
When you refinance, it's basically you start your loan all over again. So it's like a lot of people will do it when they like when you're home, like maybe when the interest rates are good. So you'll go and you'll apply for another loan. And your loan starts all over, but you can like grab the equity out of it, and you just have a better situation for yourself.
So that's money, that equity you grab back.
Yeah.
You use that for whatever you want, to fix the home, to
go on vacation.
You did. Go on that little shopping spree you was trying to do. You know what y'all be doing.
Make some investments. Absolutely.
Sure. Start a business just from that equity.
Yeah. That's crazy, definitely. So what's one of the things that you see in the housing market that's like, on the bad side? Have you seen some people that have been losing their places? And I know a lot with the COVID. I heard a lot of things happened in that COVID. A lot of people.
A lot of mortgage companies were very graceful and had a lot of opportunities for people to like defer their mortgage payments and what have you.
Right.
So that did help a lot of people. Just with the same as property management and with like rentals, there was money that PG County put out everywhere where you apply and you're able to get an excessive amount of funds to go towards what your balance.
Sure.
So you have that. So you do have the lenders, some lenders that are allowing deferred payments and what have you. I would say right now, the housing market, the most challenging thing, the most like disappointing and kind of sad thing about it is that because the interest rates have gone up, you do have buyers who, maybe if this was last year, they would have had, lower rates. And so they would have been able to qualify for a higher house. Like maybe last year you would have been able to qualify for a $300,000 home. But now this year you can only qualify for $250,000 because the rates did go up. Right. And so that's catching a lot of people off guard.
And I've heard in D.C., the taxes, the taxes that you pay once a year on the house.
Yep.
If you're used to the taxes being $3,000. And now they 6 and 7.
Yeah,
that might throw you off your rocker.
Exactly.
You ain't used to paying that $7,000 a year.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Because I want to fight out Bowie. Our taxes is crazy. Our taxes is sick.
You like, man, hold up. My Jones was 8, now they 12. What the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Crazy. So
that is the challenge for sure. And then obviously like with new construction and stuff like that, with the cost of everything just costs so much. The wood, just everything that goes into building a home, the labor, everything is just so much more expensive. And so the inventory is low.
Right.
The inventory is low. And so, that's disappointing for, someone that's like eager and excited to purchase.
Right.
Last year it was, very sad because the inventory was low. And there was so many buyers. Like everybody. I don't know where everybody got this money from, but everybody had money.
But I heard
everybody had money.
But they better watch out. Boy, you for the PPP. PPP was legitimate, son. Because Biden said, you know what? I got a separate people.
They got
task force that's coming for y'all. They did the wrong thing
between
with the
that,
PPP.
Unemployment. It had to have been somebody trying to buy a house that was on unemployment.
Crazy.
It was all kinds of stuff happening. It was all kinds of stuff happening, and so it was, so a lot of people, they were bidding, and they just had to keep putting, contracts on homes, just kind of repeatedly, just more than what you normally would, and that was a little it deterred some people. But
one last thing, also, it just said that DC, what you're hearing, has the highest market. I know you got some big houses out Bowie. I know you got some big. It's crazy in Maryland, but DC, a lot of them Jones going for 1 point something, man.
Absolutely,
a lot of people say DC is like where it's like
more
crazy,
and in
right
areas
now.
where you like the nerve, like how could this cost that much? Absolutely.
So DC is the
it's
Jones
very
like,
expensive.
It's
very expensive.
People moving out of DC, Ma. They said I can't. People moving out. They like I gotta get up out of here.
Some people moving out. Some people seem like they're forced out.
That money gonna force you out.
I'm such a conspiracy theory type of person, but I've watched certain neighborhoods within DC where the crime rate, it seems like the officers and the politicians look the other way almost. It does. And the crime rate continued to rise. The families moved out. Some of the families were at the age where they were passing on, because they were at that death age. They were passing on, leaving it to the grandkids, great-grandkids. And it seems like the family, the companies were coming around buying these homes up.
Oh, that's what they're doing.
Some of the homes, they wasn't even like fixing them up. They just let them sit there. Yep. And now eventually it looked like they got with larger corporations, and now you're building these condos and stuff like that. Yeah. And now the numbers are through the roof. I watched Benning Road, 8th Street, all of that down through there, where grandma might have bought the house for $170,000. That house now is $1.7 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you could buy whatever you want still almost in the front lawn, but they're doing the same thing to the other houses in the neighborhood. It used to be a tire place, now it's a condo.
Right. Come on, man. And then that one house that they might buy in DC for $900,000 or close to $1 million. They putting 3 levels on it, and they sold it for $3 million. Sure. Exactly. Each level is $1 million.
Sure.
That joint used to be one house for $1 million. Now that joint, each level is $1 million. Yep. They're doing $3 million on that joint.
Yep.
I done seen it. That's what's going down.
They take it, and they turn it into multiple units, and they sell each one.
And because them houses in DC uptown big as a mug, dog. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, son. Yep. Big backyards, all that, champ. You understand
they build
me?
it up and they build it and they bump it out in the back.
And it almost seems like, powers that be used to move out to the burbs, and people got tired of spending that much time driving home because you have no family like time.
You know what you like. You know what? Let me get closer so I can walk to work, catch my bike to work, and all these people that's here. The city was really honestly dilapidated. If we being real, DC looked terrible.
Yeah,
and now it looks like something crazy. It's dog parks. I mean, it's the dog situation. If you got something selling dog supplies, if you want to make some money, sell some dog supplies, board some dogs, dog boarding.
Yeah,
slum.
Well, I think now in DC, when you buy a house, they give you a dog.
Slum. Oh God,
they give you a dog. PG County, they give you a Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Mo County, they give you a Benz.
Oh God, you know what I'm trying to say?
That's what it seems
in the market now. What's the average age group that are now buying homes?
My age group. So like
21, 22.
Oh, you just too kind.
Where we at with this, Stella? You know what I'm saying? We know black women, but they don't crack. So we don't know the age. She not my age group. Like we know. Like we didn't come to the last birthday.
So right now it's mid to late 30s, early 40s, that age group. So like not too much like in your 20s, not too much right now, no.
Okay.
And are they families, or do we see a lot more singles that are actually buying than ever before?
I've been seeing a lot of singles. Mm-hmm. I see a lot of men and women is just like, look, I'm just about to do this.
Right. So what's
I don't know. I think more women are buying now.
I definitely love.
I think it's always kind of been like that. I think if we did the numbers, I think more women, but I think it's kind of turning now.
I think before it was straight families.
Most of my clients are a lot of my clients are like single women.
Right.
So it's a lot.
See what I told you?
It's a lot. It's a lot more, man. Right. I think men were scared to buy it.
It could be.
I think we're just scared.
Well, yeah. Well, definitely. It would have to be a reason to say, you know what? I have this beautiful woman, so now I'm going to buy it.
I need to buy it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That would be a deciding factor.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes
you know
sense.
what I'm saying?
You don't want to just cut grass for no reason.
I mean, no question. Can I at least get some pie? Can I get a cup?
Y'all do
Can I get a slice of pie when I come in the jump?
Yeah.
And put some lemonade next to that jump.
Yeah.
Turn the AC on. Hand me the remote. Say that. Damn, you hear me?
I mean, because is it a myth that people think, or do you see people believing that whatever house they're buying, they have to stay in that for the rest of their life?
I think sometimes they do, and it's not, and that's not the case. Mm-hmm. That's so not the case, and sometimes I wish buyers would just kind of understand that too. It's look, it may not have every single thing that you want, but did it hit the main things that you need? Mm-hmm. The main things, and it's you get in, build your wealth, get some equity going, all of that, and then later you can purchase, something else. You can move. You can buy and sell as many houses as you want to.
Right.
So you don't have to stay there. And so just you got to remember that when you're purchasing, and also you got to remember like, okay, when you think about the commute and stuff like that, like you're not gonna be at that job forever. You may not. A lot of people are like, well, it's too far from my job. Like, how you know you're gonna be there all the? You're not always gonna be there.
That's a fear.
Right. I think commuting is a big fear because DC the traffic get terrible.
It's the worst.
If you live in DC and you work in Virginia somewhere that may be an hour commute.
It's a huge
that's
it's an hour to get 3 lights.
You know what I'm talking about, man? It's crazy.
It's like crazy. Literally.
It's crazy.
I was on New York Avenue one day. I literally forgot where I was going.
Dog,
I just gave up.
Right. right there by that Wendy's they took away.
Yeah,
that area right there. Right there before you get Slim, that junk be packed.
I forgot where I was
3 million
going.
Cars.
My GPS just went off.
Slim, you had to scratch your head and be like, well, I'm going to go get me a lemonade and figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying, Slim?
Now, Ms. Morgan, what you're saying is certain things that people are looking for. What are some of the top things that people just have to have when they're out looking for a house? I mean, I know 4 walls, a roof. But what are some of the things that they are? Does everybody need a dishwasher? Like I made sure I had a dishwasher. I don't use the shit. I just wanted to have a dishwasher.
Please tell me that standard. Please tell me that standard.
You gotta have an ice maker.
You ain't gotta use it all the time, Slim. You know what I'm saying?
I don't run my dishwasher. I use it so that just to dry the dishes.
Right.
So I don't have anything on my counter, but I don't run it either. But back mainly like the bathrooms. Most adults, they want their own bathroom. Like that's a must.
Okay,
nobody wants to share a bathroom with their kids.
Nah,
absolutely not. So, so that, and then multiple levels,
right?
So that you can have that separation. So that is normally
multiple
something that.
Right.
Mm-hmm, how many bathrooms do they want? So, say I got a family with
3 kids.
3 kids, husband and wife. How many bathrooms should be in that home?
You said 3 kids?
3 kids, husband and wife.
Honestly, well, as long as. So I've been with clients. As long as they have their bathroom, it don't matter what.
Right.
How many
y'all gonna do what y'all got to do. So I done put some Charmin down there now. Y'all better not clog my toes.
Yeah, I think as a homeowner, like you deserve that, like your own space, to be in your own space. So that's like the main thing. People don't necessarily get too much into like if it has like the sunken tub or
I just want that I want that stand up. So you gotta have that stand up sliding shower though. You need that.
Yeah.
But you know what? You want the tub too though. But see, that be that compromise right there.
It is. And the thing is, and like another thing that you gotta think about is like when you get in, you can do things. Like I have a stand up shower. I want a bath. I want a tub.
Right.
But I purchased it and I said, you know what, later on, at some point, I'm going to have a tub installed. Right. So it's like, if it's not exactly what you want, there are modifications that you can do to, get what you want. But mainly in the home, obviously location. Location is like the biggest thing.
Okay.
You hear that?
The main
location.
thing. Like that's what buyers start with, where they want to be. Like people do know where they want to be and where they don't want to be. So yeah.
Clinton, Suitland, all that area is big. I mean, I'm just assuming Maryland is Maryland booming as the housing market in Maryland going up. Is
absolutely,
it really definitely?
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Especially like the Fort Washington area is very expensive. Yeah, PG County is again like very expensive. Everywhere. Capitol Heights, District Heights.
Wow.
Their prices are going up.
They're running out of DC.
Do people want backyard?
You know what? I haven't had too many people too concerned with the backyard. And it's like, if it's there and it's big, great. If it's not, I'm okay. I'm more concerned with the inside. Yeah.
I don't hear people stressing backyards the same way anymore.
I personally, I don't want the grass. I don't want to deal with the grass and the trees and everything in my yard. So my backyard was concrete. I'd be fine.
Grill in the front yard. Bring the little grill out. You don't need the big jump. Bring the little grill
because
out.
some of these bigger houses, that's at your 800,000 and up. The backyard is not that big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot
I
of them are not.
definitely haven't been impressed with like you said, like the prices like in DC and how expensive it is, and you don't have no backyard, or if you do, it's like the size of like the table or something. Like it's nothing. It's super.
You gotta go up there on like 16th Street or something. Like it's a few areas in DC where them Jones is just amazing. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Definitely. We here on the District Dons. We always do something on the show every week. We got this game that we call This or That, where you play it. It's no right or wrong answer.
No right or wrong. Just a little bit of your opinion.
What we about to do?
It's a game called This or That.
This and that. Okay.
This or that.
Do I need another? Do I need
Yes,
some
you
more
do.
for this?
Yes, you do.
Let's do this.
So we're just gonna ask you a couple questions. There's no wrong answers.
Well, I don't know what this is about to
Hand me
be.
that bottle
Right
right
there.
there.
Excuse the reach.
Right there. It's all good. But we're gonna ask you a few questions. It ain't no right or wrong answers.
None.
And I'm
right
gonna
or
throw
wrong.
we're gonna throw some at you. Got any for this week, Lansky? You wanna throw one at him, man?
Sure.
You know-
I'm gonna start off with the realtor side of it.
Go ahead, throw it.
Okay. For you like multiple levels. See? Scared. Multiple levels on a house or one flat level?
What do I prefer?
What would you personally prefer?
What would I personally prefer?
This or that.
Multiple levels.
Multiple levels, 3-4 stories, or one flat?
Multiple levels.
Okay. Tell me why a little.
To have the separation. To have the separation. Because I have my sons. So I be needing to be in my own world. If I was by myself, it would be one level.
One level,
for sure.
right.
Okay.
For sure.
So you won't want to climb those stairs. So by yourself, you don't want to climb those stairs or none of that.
No, but for my boys, I'll do it. I'll do it. Because sometimes you just need your space. But my stairs aren't high. It's not a lot, so it's cool.
Okay. This or that. What you got, Stella?
Oh, man, I got a million of them, man.
You know.
Like this, man. I'm going to go with my old favorites, y'all. You know
Okay.
what I'm talking about?
Here we go.
This is my old favorite question, man. You chilling, you relaxing, you enjoying your evening, day, whatever, maybe your afternoon.
Turn the phone off already.
You listening to
disturb.
you listening to music. You listening to music. You just jamming by yourself.
Okay.
Who you going with?
Who I'm listening to?
Yeah, it's going to be Patti LaBelle or Aretha Franklin.
Aretha.
Wow. Okay.
Absolutely, Aretha.
That was quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Absolutely.
Why Aretha?
Yeah.
Why Aretha?
Why Aretha? Because I love her voice. I love her story. Her backstory and everything. And her voice is just so powerful. It's amazing to me. And her songs, I just love them.
So I got to throw
So
one
I'ma
back
go
at
with
you.
her.
I normally would have went Patti LaBelle
And she's
or
so
Anita
nice.
Baker. I would have went Patti LaBelle or Anita Baker, but I switched it up with Aretha Franklin. So who would it be, Patti Bell or Anita Baker? Who would you go with?
Anita.
Okay.
Yeah, she's soothing to me.
There it is.
She's very soothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Anita. The rapture. Caught up in the rapture.
she's super smooth. So for sure, Anita.
That's what's up. All right. I got some more for you.
This or that. What you got?
I got a million of them. So in state or out of state?
In state or out of state, what?
Just like, it's just a basic question. Like, you could be visiting family in state or out of state, or maybe you want to go visit somebody out of state, or maybe you just want to go travel out of state. In your mind psyche, like, what in state or out of state would be your best move?
Evolved Road is out of state.
So,
Evolved Road is out of state. Evolved Road is out here.
right.
So out of state.
Out of state. Y'all hear that? Out of state, y'all. Get out and enjoy some time. Take a little trip to the DR, man. Go to the mountains. I don't know. Go out Roanoke. You know what I'm talking about, Pete?
Yeah. Just go
Lay down,
somewhere.
put you up a tent, man. Chill with the bears for the night. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Yeah.
Whatever y'all. Not really
Absolutely.
though. Definitely.
I definitely I haven't, and I think that I'm really on it now because I never in the past I'm not a big traveler or anything
Right.
like that.
Right.
And so my goal now is to be in a position where I'm able to comfortably travel. I just opened I just got my credit card so that I can get my airline miles.
That's what's up.
And it's like,
Stack
okay,
'em.
and yeah,
Let's get
and
'em.
it's like right now,
Let's get
no.
'em.
Am I in a position to be everywhere and
Right.
traveling? No, but I'm planning for it for later.
Sure.
That's what's up. That's dope.
Build
Definitely,
them up.
y'all, man. I say, man, get out there and enjoy, man. I tell y'all all the time, man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care if you go to Atlanta for the weekend. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Something.
If you're from DC, go to New York.
Yep.
Go, Philly, whatever.
Yeah,
You
like
know
I
what I'm talking
wanna
about?
catch a
Just get away.
Just go to Baltimore. You can go to the Hard Rock Baltimore, get
Yep.
something to eat, and just feel a whole different vibe. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, out of state.
All right, okay.
There we go. I got one.
Go
since,
ahead, man. I'm gonna
this
keep
or
going.
that.
I'll keep going. Yeah, go ahead, Lance.
Hip hop
Go ahead.
or go-go?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with hip hop. I'm gonna go with hip hop just because, like, when it comes to like go, like I was like in '98, like '99, like that go back then.
Okay.
That was me. I was good with it. That's when I would actually like listen to like a whole go tape and all of that kind of stuff. So, but not so much now.
Okay.
So like every once in a while I hear something and it's a hit and I love it, but I would say hip hop.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Rest in peace, B.I.G. He
Yeah,
was
oh, yeah.
been 50.
Speaking on that, they had his son performing at B.I.G. 50th birthday.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So
Hell
definitely,
yeah.
that was crazy. All right, we're going to throw another one at you. Just basic, feeling great. You running around, you handling business, you in and out, you in the house, you out the house, you doing things. What you doing? Is you Nike or New Balance? Where you at?
New Balance.
Man, no hesitation. Look at that. No hesitation at all.
You
I'm
dig?
so bad. I'm so mad at 992 that you can't find me. I am devastated by it. Like for real. So,
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. We had debate on the show probably like a week or so ago, and like when most people said Nikes, you know what I'm saying? But New Balance, New Balance do got they got some new ones too though.
You
New
talking about
Balance.
slide thing?
No, I'm talking about nah. We ain't sliding. We ain't sliding. Nah. We ain't sliding, Charlie. No,
Different type of slide.
And I ain't gonna say nothing bad. I mean, Kanye, he my dog, and if whoever y'all go watch Kanye documentary on Netflix. I'm telling you, the joint is dope, man. You ain't see it, man? Go watch that joint, man. All y'all niggas, go watch that thing for real. But nah, man, I'm not putting on them Yeezys, man. Them Yeezy flip flops.
I'm not
that
doing
joint look
it.
like a Transformer or a Decepticon, cuz I'm not wearing that, Slum.
You don't have to jump on everything.
Nah, I can't do it.
It's like a little cocoon and you just put your foot in it or something, you know.
It's that's when I be feeling like, man, people just grabbing anything just for the hype. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
If you really love it and it's fly, whatever, grab it. But don't just grab it for the hype, though.
Yeah. Don't look at it just for the price tag.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, favorite food between soul food, Chinese, or Italian?
Italian, because I'm like, I love carbs. So, yeah, so I'm going with Italian.
So what's your favorite Italian dish then?
Right.
Lasagna.
Okay. 3 cheeses, all that.
Everything.
You gonna put the garlic bread with it for sure?
Everything. I put extra Parmesan cheese on it. Like, yes.
Right. Okay.
There we go. This or that.
All right. Let me go with you. All right. So you out of town, y'all really couldn't find nothing. So you're like, you know what, we gotta get some fast food tonight. We gotta get one of these fast food restaurants to survive.
The only 2 spots.
Only 2 spots.
You in a small hick town. 2 spots only open.
You know what I'm talking about? Well, I'm gonna keep it easy on you though. I'm gonna keep it real easy breezy. I just wanna see where you gonna go.
Okay.
You doing McDonald's or Wendy's? Where you going?
Oh, I'm going to Wendy's for the what is it? The Baconator.
Okay.
What?
For the Baconator, for the double bacon. No, I won't.
Not
do
the double.
Let me get my cheese fries. Let me get my cheese fries to go with it.
Okay.
My little cheese cup. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Wendy's better. Wendy's got better quality than McDonald's all day. I give them that. I give them that.
At least you think it's real.
Right.
At least you feel like it.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what commercials say. You know when it's real. But look, man, we here on District Dons, man. Anybody you want to shout out today? Anybody you want to say hello to out there? Anybody want to shout out?
I want
Talk
to
to
shout
'em.
out my mom who is on here. Thank you, girl.
You did.
I see you.
Hi,
Mom's
mommy.
on there.
I don't know who else is on here. I see Ashley on here, or she was on here. So thank y'all so much for supporting me. I just want to shout out my boys because that's what I'm on here doing this for.
Y'all did.
Hell yeah.
The kids, you hear that, man? Shout out to the kids.
Young Kings.
Show them, that you can do whatever you want to do, and you don't have to stay in no box. You can do whatever.
That's what it is. Yeah. We at the ball, y'all. Roger, she'll be back again. District Dons, we see y'all next week. Guess what? Kevin Lansky, Roger, let's get it. For sure. show. Now you.